Okay, hello families, it's Mr. Lee. I'm back with the virtual version of the newsletter. It is Friday the 22nd of March 2024. We've broken up for Easter today, so obviously everyone's really happy. However, at the start of the week, I was certainly in a bit of a downcast mood, returning to the academy on Monday morning, fresh from Manchester United's 4-3 victory over Liverpool in the FA Cup. Lots of staff and students especially really keen to see me, and all throughout this week I've had lots of kind of 4s and 3s held up at me, and I think I have to take that one on the chin. The newsletter, obviously I know we write it kind of in advance and we didn't have time to put in about the MFL Numeracy Challenge that happened last Friday. Tavi and Governor did a super job and they're going to go forward to the next round to represent us. Super effort there as ever, thanks to Mr. Leonard and Miss Johnson for facilitating that. It's been great this week. We've welcomed a raft of new staff. Mr. Swancott joins us finally to add capacity to our site team. He's going to be doing the early morning and the late shift, so a bit of a split shift. So great to have him. Mrs. Ratty joins us as a student support champion, and fantastic to welcome back Mrs. Cooper into the building following her maternity leave. Great to have her back with us in the build-up to GCSE exams, etc. And obviously we're breaking up for Easter today. Lots of staff in. We've got lots of work planned as always during the 2 weeks. Lots of deep clean taking place and 5 revision sessions for year 11. All the details are on the website. Children have been invited in, but as ever, we won't turn anybody away. Again, please have a look at our social media, our website, our Facebook page, our X, for further details about that. And again, huge thanks to the staff coming in and administering those sessions. I've had a few time for teas this week. The best one, I think, probably was for Blood Brothers cast, able to get together, watched Mr. Dallywell's video from that, and we also issued our little Blood Brothers pin badges, so they go alongside the We Will Rock You and the Matilda ones. I think we've got a handful of students have actually appeared in all 3, which is superb. Stars of the week on the reverse, it's the 7A1s. So well done to Mohammed, to Josh, to Nicole, to Mia Louise, and to Ryan. Huge congratulations to you. Year 9 Pathways, obviously we've had all the forms back in. Huge thanks to everyone for getting those completed, and I know Mr. Mills and Mr. Anderson are going to be doing a great job over the Easter holiday, kind of putting all those together and looking at all our groups. Hopefully we can get groups like for GCSE Music. Mrs. Morrill talking to me earlier about that. You may have seen on our social media, we shared the wonderful news. Mrs. Hayers given birth, little Yuvraj. Great to hear about that. What a gorgeous photo as well, and best wishes to them. Can't wait for her to bring him in so we can see him. And this weekend, actually, a long-standing member of the staff team, actually long-standing member of the Q3 family nonetheless, Miss Binsley, was a former Jet at our sister site. I had the privilege and pleasure of teaching her A-level history. She's getting married to her fiancé Tom tomorrow, and I know they've been together a long time, and wish them all the very best. Hope the weather is kind to them, and welcome her back into married life when she returns after Easter. Got several staff who are leaving. Miss Gil Fedder is going back to Ireland. Mr. Smith is leaving us, becoming head of sixth form at Swanshurst School. Miss Smith, one of our founding members who came back this year to do a bit of maternity cover, she's leaving us for pastures new. Miss Lester, only briefly, obviously she's going on to maternity leave. And Miss Ball was a trainee with us, almost back pretty much at the end of our kind of first year, and has been a stalwart of English and RS lessons respectively. She's moving down south to be closer to her family, so they all go with our very best wishes. And I heard some great news. Conrad Bourne, who does such a great job across our trust and supporting our SEN function, has been awarded a national NHS Send kind of leadership accolade, and that's testament to his impact. Just such a wise person across the sector. So final bit here. I know we've had about 5-6 staff out. Mr. G, Mrs. Underhill, Mr. Seaton, Miss Gilhooly, Mrs. Goodman and Mr. Anderson. They're at the place very close to my heart, the Poundland Bescott Stadium, Walsall FC, and they're doing 2 days of TLAC training with the great Doug Lamov and our friends at Windsor Academy Trust. Huge thanks to them for doing that, and obviously everyone back here at the ranch kind of covering their lessons and so forth. So have a great Easter. If you are celebrating, obviously Palm Sunday this week, and then the build up with Good Friday, Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Thank you.